Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to come on in to Stampin' Sue Creates Stamp Studio. And as I'm filming this, I'm actually, let me fix this here. I'm actually uploading another video of an unboxing I just did, which is a sewing video. So while that's busy uploading, I'm multitasking here, so hopefully this all works out. So don't mind the little phone cord here. I have to keep tapping my phone for it to upload, so you have to keep, otherwise it goes into sleep mode. But anyhow, I am late to the party again, but that's okay because I have lots of fun to share with you today. I am showcasing the Gift of Fall August 2019 Paper Pumpkin subscription box. Oh my goodness. I am sure that you have all seen, if you're a follower of mine on Facebook, you have seen what I've created with this fantastic kit. Now, a lot of people hem and haw over these kits because when they open it, all they see is what Stampin' Up! Has created. But I want to tell you, think outside the box and create something else. And if you're not creative, that's why I'm here. Paper Pumpkin also has a Facebook page that you can join, and lots of people download, upload, whatever you want to call it, post photos of things they've made as well. And that sometimes can be quite an inspiration. I know it is for me. And once you get rolling with these kits, I mean, there's just no stopping you. And if you're like me, I'll show you this. This is my basket of I want to call them scraps, but it's just a basket of things I already have cut. So the cards I'm going to share with you today, I use that basket to create with. So it's kind of like things that are already cut, like maybe you cut for one card or you have leftover, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Have yourself a little basket like that. Got that little basket from Dollar Tree. My stamp room here has a lot of baskets with, trust me, a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and open this. And like I said, I've already created with this. So I didn't do an unboxing because it seems like my kit comes later and later each month. And everybody else and their brother already did. But I want to share with you some of the items that I made. So the kit is actually created to make 6 bags. Now, this is my take on them. You know, you can do whatever you want. I mean, this is your kit. But they're cute little bags. They're not big. They're just little. But they're just the perfect size if you just want to give maybe a little candle, or at your Thanksgiving table, you want to make these up. Or, you know, you just have a friend that just needs a little pick-me-up. So this says, thankful for friends like you. Real cute tag. And I kind of stamped on the bag, too. I mean, that's your choice. Cute. And this one says, grateful for family like you. So, how pretty are they? So, let's put those aside. Let's check out. I have to keep tapping that screen. So, here's some of the things that are left over. But when you open your box, you get this paper in there. This is what I use for my inspiration. Stampin' Up! Came up with an additional kit for $10. It's only $10. Here is the flyer on that. There is the code if you're interested in ordering that while supplies last, $10. And they're actually, I believe they're note cards. And you can order it through my online store at www.stampinsuecreates.stampinup.net. And my cat is running around after something. Very distracting. The ceiling fan is on, and it's probably blowing a thread. So, anyhow, this has, it's $10, 24 card bases, 2 different designs with coordinating envelopes. So this is what you'll get. So I saw this, and I thought, you know, I can do that. I saw how these were laid out, and I thought, I can do that, right? But if, you know, you don't want to do that, you can go ahead and just get this add-on kit for $10. So on the other side of here, and oh my goodness, I am so excited. I'm not really a Halloween person, and I know this is causing a lot of controversy with people. because people see Halloween, they see spooky, they see the skeleton hand, that kind of thing. A lot of people don't like Halloween, which is perfectly fine. But this is going to be the September kit. And it says, need a hand, in quotes. So I think it has something to do with hands. That is perfect for me because I work in an orthopedic office, and how cool is that? I can't wait to get it because it's going to be 20 bone-chilling treat boxes, an exclusive Halloween stamp set, and a spooky special edition box. So don't miss it. And here's the box. I mean, they're already letting the cat out of the bag with the box and with the hand. So you can now subscribe for this. If you're a new subscriber, I would love to have you subscribe under my name. This way I would get credit for that, and you will also be able to follow me to see. I'm going to come up with some other ideas. So if the treat boxes aren't your thing, don't you worry. I'm very excited about that. And I mean, this is a great kit. It comes to your door each and every month. If you choose to opt out, all I'm going to say is you'll be sorry, because you're going to see all the fabulous things everybody does with it, and you're going to be like, oh, darn, wish I didn't do that. But here's all the things left over. Now, I went ahead and cut out some other things. I punched these out from what was left over, you know, around the little circle things. You have little pieces of cardstock left over. I mean, use your punches and punch them out. I cut out with my die cut machine some leaves, you know, those kind of skeleton leaves, just a whole bunch of stuff. So this was one of the things included in the kit. And you can see there's still a ton of stuff left over. Now the stamp set, and I know I've used it. What do I got here that I can, not sure if you can see it, but it's a real cute set. The only stamp I didn't use is this one. It says enjoy. So there's the two sayings, like I said before, and there's a happy Thanksgiving, and this one is huge. You can do an all over background with it. I stamped the bags with it. It's a great set. And did you know that these sets are exclusive to Paper Pumpkin? You will never find these in the catalog, never be able to purchase these. They are Paper Pumpkin stamps only. And this month, we got an ink spot, Merry Merlot. Stampin' Up! Will never repeat the same color within 12 months. So it's a great way to gather up some ink pads as well. Merry Merlot is one of my favorite colors. It's actually this color here. Well, no, not that one. This one here. Let's use this. This color here. And this is a die cut that is included in the kit, and it has stitching around it. I don't know if you can see it, but it does have stitching. And you just punch these out. Just like these little circles, you punch them out. But there's leftover from where these were punched out. So that's where I went ahead with my, my leaf punch, and I punched out these so that I didn't waste anything. You can use everything in your kit, trust me. It also came with this ribbon, which is really fun because of it being on here. It has like a curly Q, and I use that to my advantage in my cards, which I'm going to show you. Which, here's a preview. You're actually getting a sneak peek. It had these little elements that you just punch out as well. And then there's a striped little element. I think there was a sheet of these. I could be wrong. It had some vellum pieces. Look at how pretty this is, vellum. And when you layer that on top of something, I mean, it just, like, really, it just stands out. And then there were some little leaves that were vellum too. Did I use them all? I don't see them. But there are sequins, and I mean, for all, everything is stuck. Oh, these were in there too as well. You could see those. They're just, you just punch them out. Sequins, there's small ones, there's large ones. Look how many I have. There's a little Happy Thanksgiving, some little tags. Look how many I have left over after all the things that I created. There were these tags, pulling in the colors, and there are white tags that you can use. I mean, there's just tons of stuff. And then, let me see what else. There were, there were these little bags, and you, like I said, you get 6 of them. Yep, one there. And I've seen some people cut the bags apart and make cards using this as a background. So there's just so much you can do with it. So all that said, there are full instructions on the inside. Stampin' Up! Also provides a video at Paper Pumpkin. Where's that at? pumpkinhowto.com. Just go to YouTube. You can just search Paper Pumpkin. You'll find it there. Just simple step-by-step instructions. I'm a visual person. I like videos. So I like to watch the videos. But what happens is other demonstrators get theirs before mine. And then, you know, I have to peek just because. So let's go ahead and check out what else I did with this. Again, I took the idea of, let me pull this in again, of the additional card kit. And this little wash here with the 3 different colors, I used my watercolor paper and I pretty much did that on the background. So this one was very light and incorporated all those little pieces. Here's that other little vellum piece that I said. I think I used them all because I love them so much. And look at this ribbon, how it just curls because it was wrapped around that thing. Now, they show you in the video to take it and like kind of mist it a little bit and crinkle it all up because it's made to do. You can do that. But I kind of liked it like that. Now, I know if I mail this, it's going to get smushed, but hopefully the person receiving it can, you know, zhuzh it up. And again, I use those pieces that are in that little box I showed you. Now, this was another one. I kind of saw this idea, and I thought, oh, I'm going to work on that. So here's another cool idea. Look at that. And there's that little circle piece. I mean, I just incorporated, you know, what all was given. And they all have the sequins on them. So each and every one I've used the sequins on. So there's 2. I mean, I'll tell you, when I got going, I couldn't stop. Here's another one. I used the embossing folder on a piece of cardstock. And I did use some of the glue dots. Oh, there are glue dots in there too, to kind of hold my ribbon down on this one. But look how fun that is. I mean, it's just, they're just so colorful. I love the fall. Although we don't really get too much fall anymore here in northeastern Pennsylvania. It kind of goes from summer to winter. But I can get fall in my cards. Look at this. I just used that little Adirondack chair. I had that cut out laying in my stash. So when I cut out things, I just cut out a whole bunch of them. And I put them actually, do I have it here? I cleaned my desk. I know, I cleaned my desk, so I can't find anything. I used those little boxes. They're styrofoam from my my organization thing from Stampin' Up. What do you call that? Can't even think. And I keep all the little pieces in there so that, you know, they're already available when I'm ready to go ahead and do. Now here's another one. I just stuck with the Mary Merlot. You can see how light it became. You can make it as light or as dark as you want it to be. But look at that. I just think like the mumbo jumbo of all the little embellishments just make it so much fun. Here's another one. Again, look at how pretty. And this is done on watercolor paper. You definitely wanted to use watercolor paper and make sure you get an aqua painter. You get a set of 2 of them. So you can, one has a smaller tip and the other one has a larger one. Here's another one. I used that same embossing folder. But look how pretty they are. Just by incorporating some of the colors that were on that little tag. And here's the final one. This was a piece of glossy cardstock. We don't sell that anymore, but again, it was in my basket, in my stash, and I needed to layer my watercolor paper on something, so I just used it. The inside is a matte finish, so it's great for stamping. You can stamp on the outside too as well. You just have to be careful. It's a little slippery. But look at how defined this color got. Looks like I lost one of my sequins there. But look how much brighter. Where's one of the other ones? Here we go. I don't know if you can see it underneath, but just by doing this one, I wet the watercolor paper. This one I did not. I just used the wet right onto the paper. So you can see the difference in how you can get the color variation. So yeah, there we go. There is my August Paper Pumpkin alternatives, and I still got lots more to create. So thanks so much for being here, and I hope to see you back here again real soon. Happy stamping!